Also, Britney's late-night date uncovered inside a famous Beverly Hills hotel.
It's Brit After Hours again with illusionist Criss Angel at a hotel at 3 a.m. Watch as Criss grabs Brit's hand as they dodge photogs to get to the elevator. The Extra talked to Criss in Vegas when Brit hosted the opening of LAX nightclub. The two were spotted hanging out and even sharing a lollipop. So are they really an item? Our Carlos Diaz dared to go there with Criss.
What is your...
And the Brit comeback clock is counting down to Sunday's performance at the Video Music Awards in Vegas. Criss is helping her design a big illusion for the show. Extra was the first to bring you Britney Spears and her rumored lollipop love interest, illusionist Criss Angel, sharing a sucker at Vegas's hot new LAX nightclub. But was it a Hoodia diet pop they were enjoying? Insiders tell us the answer is most likely yes. We're told Brit's people recently received a shipment of Hoodia Power Pops, which suppress your appetite and give you an energy boost. Now you're in the know with Extra's Rumor Control.
Good Day Tulsa with your hosts DC Roberts, Keith Taylor, Mike Collier, and Kristen Dickerson. Good Day Tulsa.
And if you want to get energy and great taste and lose weight the Power Pop way, we'll tell you about this new weight loss program when we return to Good Day Tulsa.
Oh, welcome back. It is 9:20. Imagine eating, how about this, a lollipop and losing weight. It's all part of a revolutionary weight loss program based on the age-old philosophy of suppressing your appetite and increasing your energy with a lollipop. And here's to tell us how this is all going to work, Matt Ward and Janet Larson. It's great to have both of you here.
How are you?
Good to be Power Pops. Great concept. Tell us first, what is in this that makes this work?
It's a combination of vitamins and herbs, DC, all natural flavorings and colorings that move people towards results like mood enhancement, energy, gives you a thermogenic boost, helps the body to let go of stored fat and toxins, and finally a strong appetite suppressant.
And all natural, you're saying? All natural. And it's got some vitamins, you were telling me, some B vitamins and things in it?
B6, B12, Super Citramax, L-tyrosine, Hoodia, which is really the big buzzword in supplementation today.
Okay, you told me I'd be surprised, and I was. I just took a little taste of this. This is a cherry. They come in a lot of flavors.
12.
And it tastes good. It tastes just like a regular lollipop. Now, how does it work as far as during the day? How many do you have? How often, when do you have them in the day?
We instruct people to have 3 a day prior to meal time so that you get the benefit of the appetite suppress. Okay. And then there's 2 U.S. government patents on these, after reviewing the formulation, finding it to be both safe and effective. But it's really the delivery system. It is the magic in the mix, DC, but what is really a separating factor for all of us, especially us ladies who have tried so many different diet regimes, it's this powerful delivery system where you're sucking these nutrients into the system nearly immediately to get the intended results we're looking for, as much as 95% absorption.
Wow, so it's fast.
Very fast.
Now, Matt, talk a little bit about tonight. You're having a get-together kind of a thing where people can really see what these are, try them out, right?
Yeah, we're having actually a party tonight. I get the privilege to actually bring this to Tulsa.
You're hosting.
Yeah, and Janet and myself will present the products, and all the products we have so much more than the Kids Pops or the Power Pops. And so people that come out tonight, we're going to be at the Embassy Suites at 7 p.m. tonight at 33rd Memorial. And everybody that comes out that's watching, they're going to be able to try the lollipops, hear testimonies. We've had so many people in Tulsa already lose so much weight and change their life already immensely. So they're going to be able to come out, hear our business model, get to try the product. So that's going to be at 7 p.m. tonight at the Embassy Suites.
And that's a free event tonight?
Yes, absolutely free, and you can just come out and try everything.
And as you mentioned, you have brought these to Tulsa, and this is brand new to our area, isn't it?
Absolutely, and we've had such a great result. Everybody that hears about it is just loving it, loving the taste, the way it makes them feel. We've had so many great results in Tulsa already.
And speaking of that, Janet, what are you hearing from people? Are you seeing results, or what are they telling you?
Almost across the board, DC, and I tell people it's almost like magic on a stick, but truly there is brilliant science and engineering behind the lollipop, and it took Michael Weniger, who's the sole owner of this company, we're home officed in Phoenix, Arizona. It took he and a master herbalist out of Switzerland years and years and years to perfect the formulation. But we now have, you know, it helps us girls or gentlemen get rid of the last 10 or 20 pounds we need to, but we have on record with the company people who've lost 20, to be exact, on record, who've lost over 100 to 150 pounds, like downloading the size of a person.
So you were telling me basically it's the old thing about having smarts, about dieting, but this is a tool that you use to help sort of suppress your appetite. So then you can kind of watch what you're eating because you're not so ravenous. Is that kind of the concept?
Right. For me, who's recovered from an eating disorder, my benefit is that I've had a chance to walk in front of these people that I'm introducing this product to, and so many of us are in overeating, and any diet that you do, no matter what, the ultimate goal is to reduce the caloric intake. That always works. But it's not me against my food any longer, DC. This takes away the battle. I don't have that compulsivity to overeat or to start eating and not be able to stop eating, and really has curtailed my propensity to carb load, which is a killer for us women.
Now, I know tonight you'll have these and people can purchase them there, but also we're going to put up a website because that's the other way to do it. Is that right?
Yeah, you can purchase them on our website here in Tulsa, or you can call my office, and I can help you out that way as well.
And you buy them in bags, right? 30, how many in a bag?
30 in a bag.
Okay.
So if you go to, and they can call the home office and they can order them right online, or they can call me, or they can come tonight at 7 p.m.
Well, thanks so much, both of you, for coming out. Neat concept. And they actually do taste like a regular lollipop.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. All right, here we go. Amazing idea.
It sure is. Yeah, I'm going to go grab one myself.
There you go.
All right, what if we told you eating candy would make you lose weight? Would you believe us?
The makers of a new diet do swear by it, and it is called the Lollipop Diet, and its headquarters just happen to be right here in Phoenix.
Only on ABC 15, and Yeager live tonight at 40th Street and Indian School. And does this really work?
Well, Katie, that's the million-dollar question. The people who own the company say absolutely, they swear by it. Now get this, one lollipop and a full glass of water a half hour before every meal. They say it works. No gyms, no nothing.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lollipop. Boom, 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 boom.
You exercise and still the weight doesn't fall off. Now a new diet promises to lick that problem. One lollipop after the other. But does it sound too good to be true?
It's changed my life.
Lawrence Jones is a believer. He's lost 40 pounds in a month by sucking on what's called Power Pops. Look at him then. He lived on fast food, telling the person at the drive-thru,
Supersize me, double Whopper with cheese, extra large order of fries.
He paid the price, type 2 diabetes and heavy medication, but not anymore.
I've got a new lease on life.
How does it work? CEO Michael Weniger explains.
It suppresses the appetite, it breaks down toxins and fat cells.
It's gotten the attention of these magazines and a promise from the owner.
You're going to see magic happen. And the thing is I tell people to try it. It comes with a 100% money-back guarantee.
Sin City's
a red carpet body by eating junk food? Woohoo! We're talking pizza chips and even onion rings, plus the candy that promises to erase the pounds. Candy and weight loss, two great things, right? Unfortunately, they just don't go together. But something called Hoodia might change that. Check out the lollipop that could help you lose weight. Where's mine?
It's a diet on a stick. Hollywood's latest secret to staying thin. These new Power Pop's key ingredient is Hoodia, which could have you losing weight in no time. 60 Minutes started the Hoodia craze with a story about South African bushmen who suck on the plant to curb hunger. Even Leslie Stahl was convinced.
I was never hungry all day.
After that, Hoodia mania exploded from newspapers to Oprah's magazine to the Today Show.
Eat it, and you won't want to eat anything else.
Problem is, Hoodia doesn't grow in this country. But Michael Weniger, co-owner of a nutrition company, has now licked that problem with Power Pops.
It's an actual lollipop that gives people energy and makes them lose weight.
And he says how Hoodia enters the bloodstream is the key to suppressing appetite and the critical difference between Power Pops and other Hoodia products.
The South Africans never really ground it up and made pills or caplets or tablets out of it. We have the only form of Hoodia the way the South Africans take it, which is by sucking. That's why it's so effective.
I have the butter pecan. What do you have?
I got the pink lemonade.
The Pops come in 12 flavors with just 28 calories and 4 carbs per pop.
These are so good.
Power Pops, what a sweet way to lose weight.
The makers of Power Pops say the Pops have other weight loss ingredients, but do not contain ephedra. For more information on Power Pops, go to extratv.com.
Coming up, candy and dieting in the same sentence.
It's an actual lollipop that gives people energy and makes them lose weight.
Get a taste of extra sweet news for slimming down.
Coming up, you heard it right. Lick your way to a better body. We'll explain.
Okay, people, pay attention. Candy and weight loss. Yeah, those are two great things that unfortunately don't go together. But something called Hoodia might change that. Check out the lollipop that could help you lose weight. Order me some.
It's a diet on a stick. Hollywood's latest secret to staying thin. These new Power Pops' key ingredient is Hoodia, which could have you losing weight in no time. 60 Minutes started the Hoodia craze with the story about South African bushmen who suck on the plant to curb hunger. Even Leslie Stahl was convinced.
I was never hungry all day.
After that, Hoodia mania exploded, from newspapers to Oprah's magazine to the Today Show.
Eat it, and you won't want to eat anything else.
Problem is, Hoodia doesn't grow in this country. But Michael Winiger, co-owner of a nutrition company, has now licked that problem with Power Pops.
It's an actual lollipop that gives people energy and makes them lose weight.
And he says how Hoodia enters the bloodstream is the key to suppressing appetite and the critical difference between Power Pops and other Hoodia products.
The South Africans never really ground it up and made pills or caplets or tablets out of it. We have the only form of Hoodia the way the South Africans take it, which is by sucking. That's why it's so effective.
I have the butter pecan. What do you have?
I got the pink lemonade.
The Pops come in 12 flavors with just 28 calories and 4 carbs per pop.
These are so good.
Power Pops, what a sweet way to lose weight.
The makers of Power Pops say the Pops have other weight loss ingredients, but do not contain ephedra. For more information on Power Pops, go to extratv.com.
And now that you've licked your way to a new body.
Only Extras got the miracle diet for the summer.
It's an actual lollipop that gives people energy and makes them lose weight.
Get a taste of Extras sweet news for slimming down. Next.
Candy that will actually help you lose weight. It's coming up.
Candy and weight loss, two great things that unfortunately just don't go together. But something called Hoodia might just change that. Check out the lollipop that could help you lose weight. It's a diet on a stick. Hollywood's latest secret to staying thin. These new Power Pops' key ingredient is Hoodia, which could have you losing weight in no time. 60 Minutes started the Hoodia craze with the story about South African bushmen who suck on the plant to curb hunger. Even Leslie Stahl was convinced.
I was never hungry all day.
After that, Hoodia mania exploded, from newspapers to Oprah's magazine to the Today Show.
Eat it, and you won't want to eat anything else.
Problem is, Hoodia doesn't grow in this country. But Michael Winiger, co-owner of a nutrition company, has now licked that problem with Power Pops.
It's an actual lollipop that gives people energy and makes them lose weight.
And he says how Hoodia enters the bloodstream is the key to suppressing appetite and the critical difference between Power Pops and other Hoodia products.
The South Africans never really ground it up and made pills or caplets or tablets out of it. We have the only form of Hoodia the way the South Africans take it, which is by sucking. That's why it's so effective.
I have the butter pecan. What do you have?
I got the pink lemonade.
The pops come in 12 flavors with just 28 calories and 4 carbs per pop.
These are so good.
Power Pops, what a sweet way to lose weight. The makers of Power Pops say the pops have other weight loss ingredients but do not contain ephedra. For more information on Power Pops, go to extratv.com.
So it's bikini season, Ron.
Noted.
So these are lollipops. They're called Power Pops. They just came out, and the makers say that they'll help you lose weight. In fact, they say they contain this root that's called hoodia. It's from Africa, and they say they conducted studies, and scientists show that this can help you control your appetite, attack obesity. It's organic, has no known side effects. It sounds great.
Of course.
Now, we Westerners
Unless
may
all
not
you're
get
doing
much out
is eating lollipops all day, then perhaps. But
they say you're supposed to drink a glass of water with this.
Oh, really? Before and after?
You eat.
Hmm.
We'll see if it works.
Pass me a bagel.
Can these Power Pops help you lick those extra pounds?
Coming up, weight loss in a lollipop. Too good to be true? We'll reveal the secret ingredient.
Candy and weight loss, two things that unfortunately just don't go together. But something called hoodia might just change that. Check out the lollipop that just might help you lose weight. It's a diet on a stick. Hollywood's latest secret to staying thin. These new Power Pops' key ingredient is hoodia, which could have you losing weight in no time. 60 Minutes started the hoodia craze with a story about South African bushmen who suck on the plant to curb hunger. Even Leslie Stahl was convinced.
I was never hungry all day.
After that, hoodia mania exploded from newspapers to Oprah's magazine to the Today Show.
Eat it, and you won't want to eat anything else.
Problem is, hoodia doesn't grow in this country. But Michael Winiger, co-owner of a nutrition company, has now licked that problem with Power Pops.
It's an actual lollipop that gives people energy and makes them lose weight.
And he says how hoodia enters the bloodstream is the key to suppressing appetite and the critical difference between Power Pops and other hoodia products.
The South Africans never really ground it up and made pills or caplets or tablets out of it. We have the only form of hoodia the way the South Africans take it, which is by sucking. That's why it's so effective.
I have the butter pecan. What do you have?
I got the pink lemonade.
The pops come in 12 flavors with just 28 calories and 4 carbs per pop.
These are so good.
Power Pops, what a sweet way to lose weight. The makers of Power Pops say they contain weight loss ingredients but do not contain ephedra. For more information on Power Pops, go to extratv.com.
Welcome to Your Life A to Z. I'm Gail Bass. As you can tell, I am not Lisa Hafner. She's got a bit of a traffic tie-up, so I'm going to start the show off. And today we've got a big show today. We're going to tell you about these lollipops, how you can use weight eating candy.
Coming up next, they're very tasty lollipops. They do. They promise to help you lose weight. We'll explain coming up next. You can Welcome back. Okay, we had them on once and we got so much response. They are back by popular demand. How can eating these lollipops help you lose weight? Well, here to answer that is Rob Wager. Am I pronouncing it right?
Mike Winiger would work a little better.
What was that?
Mike Winiger would work a little bit better.
Oh, yeah, what's the deal here? I'm sorry. I'm late today. I'm all off my, I apologize. I was still flustered by my accident. Not my accident, but the semi-truck that rolled over that I was behind.
It's
So I
always his
apologize.
fault.
Good to have you back. We are talking about the lollipops. We had them months before. I brought them to my children. They love them. But they also, you don't only have the ones that help you lose weight, but you have ones that have vitamins in them, great for kids.
Right.
Let's talk about the ones that help you lose weight first. How does it work?
Very simple. We when we developed them, we wanted to create a very simple way for people to, you know, take a product and lose weight, so they're not going through the, you know, the horrible dieting situations and all these complex programs, you know, that don't even work. And so basically, you want to take the Power Pops with water because the water helps activate the ingredients. There's 7 herbs it's made out. 98% of this is herbs in the pop itself. And you've tasted them. I mean, you can tell.
They're very good. Now the question is, do you take this as you get hungry, as a meal supplement, or just to kind of so you don't eat as much? What's the best way to take it?
If you're going to take the pops to lose weight, then what you want to do is about a half hour before you have any type of a meal, that's when you want to take the actual pop. And then have water while you're having the pop because that helps break it down. And then there's properties, the herbs synergistically break down fat cells. And whenever you break down a fat cell, you need to, or, you know, break down the toxins, you need to flush that within 10 minutes. So if you have a second glass of water, the weight will fall off, whether you want to lose 5 pounds. We got about 20 people have lost over 180 pounds on these pops.
So does that make you not want to eat your dinner or just eat a lot less of it?
A lot less, plus you're breaking down the toxins and the fat cells. And that's very important. Now, if you want to take these things for energy or just to like replace a snack, then you only would need really 1 glass of water with that.
Okay, and then the other kind are the ones that the kids like and that a lot of parents are interested in because a lot of kids just don't get their daily nutrients, their vitamins. They eat poorly, let's admit it. So these are the ones that have vitamins in it are good for the kids, right?
This is basically like a 1-a-day vitamin on a stick. So it's good for adults because the delivery system is what's unique here because you're sucking on it and it goes into the bloodstream right away. So when you're doing that, you're assimilating more. You're going to assimilate more vitamins in this particular pop, even as an adult, than any other vitamin that's on the market.
Now, do you have to drink that with water as well for it to activate?
No.
Not at all. Now, here's something else you brought, too. We were just talking about the skincare line. I'm always looking for the latest and greatest in skincare. And you were saying that these products, particularly the Perfect Facelift, how does that work?
Well, Again, we're a total health and wellness company. And what we did with this particular product is we're the world's first developer of a total waterless facelift. All you do, it has a consistency of hair gel, stick it on your face. Within 20 to 30 minutes, you can grab it anywhere. It'll come off like a thin piece of cellophane or like saran wrap.
Wow.
And I'm telling you, it'll take off 5 to 15 years off a person's looks immediately. It'll vanish all the fine lines and wrinkles, and what it does is it starts isometrically working the muscles underneath the face, like taking them to the gym. So now your muscles sit up the way they did when you were in your 20s again. So I mean, if you use this over time, it's unbelievable.
Will you notice a difference with the first use?
First application, you'll notice a difference.
Anyway, we'll just take this one. You won't notice that's gone. And where do you do all your research for all the products? Are you local here?
We have a product development team that consists of all holistic doctors and manufacturers. And what we do is we work with one of the largest product development teams in the entire world with the skin and hair care. The pops and the nutritional products we do right here in Phoenix.
I know. Where can we find the lollipops?
You can get them right at the, you can call the company direct.
Okay.
Or you can just go right to the website, and I'm sure they're going to show that.
Yeah, we've got it. And you know, what a great way to lose weight, because a lot of people, sometimes it's just getting started, and if they can get started this way versus full-fledged gym and massive, you know, food change and everything, that's sometimes just too overwhelming for people. This is a nice, easy way to get started.
What's nice about those two is you don't have to do any exercise, you don't have to change your diet or your exercise program, and these things are guaranteed to work. There's 2 government patents.
Wow.
There's 2 patents on this product right
and
now.
it probably helps with cellulite too, because she says it breaks down that fat, and a lot of fat pulls down those chambers, and that develops that fatty pocket. So this could probably break that up as well.
Right, absolutely. And also, you're going to be able to find these. We're going to be at the Women's Expo.
Oh, good. All right.
We got 2 booths there, so if people come down there, we'll give them some free samples and try them out. And throw some of this on them, and boy.
Yeah, well, not this one per se. You may be missing this one. I have to try this out. Thank you so much for hearing I appreciate it. I'm sorry about the name mess up at the beginning.
No
so
problem.
all right. Okay, Gail and I have been waiting all morning long to try these. How can eating lollipops like this one help you lose weight? Here with that answer is Michael Wenninger from Power Pops. Okay, Michael, Gail and I think the secret is you got to open the bag first, and then by the time you open it, you're not hungry anymore. Is that the trick?
There you go.
They're called Power Pops. How do these work? Oh, you got yours open.
Yeah, barely.
Okay.
Barely. But first I have to thank you for putting it in the form of a lollipop. That will entice me to try it quicker.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what we did. My partner and I wanted to create a very simple way for people to use a product that would, help them lose weight, so they're not going through a bunch of dieting or a bunch of very big, complex programs, because we know that that's going to work.
No, for a lot of people, they do well at the beginning, and then they kind of fall off. How does this work? So is there something inside of it that I don't know. You tell me.
There's a combination of 7 herbs, vitamins, and amino acids, and what you need to do is take water with it. You have to have water while you're having it, because you don't have enough saliva to break that down. And then there's a way to take it for energy, and then there's a way to take it if you want to lose weight. We've had anywhere from the last 5 or 10 or 20 pounds for people to lose weight. And we've got about 18, 20 people have lost over 150 pounds taking three lollipops a day.
3 a day with some water for weight loss.
Yeah.
But if you just want energy, how many would you take a day?
Just when you need it.
And they taste good.
Yeah, you can't tell that that's 98% herbs.
98% herbs?
Wow. So is the whole point, like, if you're hungry or whatever, and you've just eaten but you still need something sweet, this kind of satisfies the sweet tooth, keeps you busy so you're not eating other food? Is that kind of the...
It does that as well, but the way it actually works is because, like when you take a vitamin or a pill, you might get maybe 8 to 10% absorption. When you take any kind of liquid or gel, you get maybe 9 to 15%. But you're taking this, through the mouth, and you're sucking at it. It goes 100% goes into your bloodstream.
Does this take the place of a multivitamin or something like that?
This does. We have one here that's called Kids Pops as well, and that's just like a 1-a-day vitamin on a stick. So,
but they're getting are they getting more than they would from just your typical small little vitamin?
Oh,
from
absolutely,
one of these?
because you're sucking on it. It goes in, through the unique delivery system that we use.
How do you get it to taste so good?
Yeah.
That just took a lot.
Is that the secret?
I'm telling you.
That's the secret recipe.
My kids would definitely eat this. They would not know that they're getting something healthy. And that's the way we have to do. We have to sneak that stuff in there.
And remember, the Power Pops are for energy and weight loss, and the Kids Pops are for adults and kids, but these are just vitamins. And like, instead of taking a vitamin a day, you just have one of these.
That would be nice, because some moms are having troubles getting vitamins in their kids, and we all know our kids aren't eating as healthy as they should, so that could help for the children.
And the thing is, you don't have to give up candy. You just suck on one of these.
Right.
Oh, it's so
and they come in different flavors. I've got watermelon. What do you have?
Same thing. Don't make me stop sucking.
Well, but I've noticed, you have different flavors. Did you find that certain, is there a certain...
No, we have, we keep like 12 flavors in the rotation at all times, and we do some specialty things, like for Christmas we do candy cane. Okay. For Valentine's Day we're doing chocolate mousse, but we have access to making 103 different flavors.
Where can we find these?
Yeah.
You can get them through like associates. We have a really unique relationship marketing. We allow people to create a home-based business with them.
Oh, okay.
So you can get them online with the website through associates. A lot of different hair salons and nutrition stores carry them as well.
Very nice. Great idea. Lose weight, get more energy, and get your kids vitamins all by eating a lollipop.
So, is it possible to eat candy and lose weight too? Well, the manufacturers of Power Pops say, why, yes it is. And here to tell us more about it is the inventor, Michael Winiger. I am so excited about this. We are all having a ball with these. Everybody's got them.
I see that.
So welcome, first of all, to the midday. Okay, it does sound too good to be true, I have to admit. Power Pops, they taste great. How could I possibly be losing weight?
Well,
how do these work?
What we wanted to do when we started the company, my partner and I, we wanted to develop a product that would be very simple to use for people to lose weight and not have to go through a bunch of dieting or a bunch of big programs that are very complex, because we all know that doesn't work. So the way the Power Pops work is it's got a lot of different, about 7 different herbs and vitamins and amino acids in there.
Okay.
And if you take them with water, it does a lot of things. It suppresses the appetite. It breaks down toxins and fat cells, and it just works like magic.
Okay, so the key really to this, well, first of all, how many of these should you have in a day? And who's really a good candidate? How overweight are we talking?
Everybody's a good candidate. We've had results from anywhere from that last 5 or 10 pounds all the way up to, we got handfuls of people that have lost over 150 pounds on 3 lollipops a day.
3 a day, okay. And really the key, as you mentioned earlier, is there is a process. You have a lollipop, and water is really important.
While you're having the pop.
While you're having the pop, okay. Okay. Should you just suck on it, or can you, it's kind of like a Tootsie Roll. You kind of want to bite into it.
Absolutely. They taste
Does it
so
matter?
good that you want to bite them.
They do.
But you do really need to suck on it and take the water while you're having the pop, because it's breaking. You don't have enough saliva to break down the ingredients, so that's what it's doing. It's helping that.
Okay, so here's what I find fascinating is that somebody hasn't thought of this before, and I know it's taken you a long time to get to this point. You said 10 years.
Yeah, just about 10 years.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Now, these lollipops, you have the ones that give you energy and help you lose weight, but you also have some for kids. And what kind of lollipop is that?
Well, after we got done developing those, I had an idea that, wow, I wonder if we could develop a lollipop that would give you all your vitamins, minerals, and nutrition. And I didn't expect them to work the first time. So when we developed them, we couldn't believe it that it actually worked. So we tried it again and again and again, and it worked. So now we actually put them on the back shelf for about maybe 4 to 6 weeks, because we didn't know what to call them. But my idea was like, our actual idea was like, if you take a glass of water and sit it down with a couple vitamins, or sit down a couple Flintstone chewables, or some gummy bears, what do you think, or
a lollipop.
What do you think a kid's going to grab every time?
Well,
so
obviously.
hence the kid pop, But,
yeah, that's a great idea.
But even for an adult, though, you will assimilate more vitamins through this nutrition, through this pop, than any other vitamin you can take.
So they're not just for kids,
No, absolutely not.
Now, where can you find Power Pops?
You can go on the website, which is
Which we have right there.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Or you can get them through, we got designated associates. People become associates for the company. You can get a hold of them as well, or just call the company directly.
And find out where you can get them. Are they located in various locations? I can find out where one is close to me and drive and get them, like now?
You can call the company.
There you go. I have so much energy already. Thank you so much, Michael.
Absolutely.
Very cool product, Power Pops. Okay.
And welcome back to Arizona Midday. Is it possible to eat candy and lose weight too? Well, the manufacturer of Power Pops says yes. And here to tell us more, we have Michael Winiger, and the inventor of Power Pops. Welcome, Michael. Thanks for being with us.
Great, thank you.
And this is really, really an amazing idea. This sounds too good to be true. But what do these little pops do?
Well, basically, when we first started the company, my partner and I wanted to develop a very simple way for people to lose weight, and not have to go through a bunch of dieting or real big programs that are real complex, because we know those don't work, So.
And you talk about it suppresses your appetite, gives you a burst of energy, right?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
We could ask for more of that. I'm going to try one, and tell us basically how it works.
Well, it's basically, we got 3 herbs, an amino acid, and 2 vitamins, and when put together with those amounts, the synergy behind the pops, you can't even tell that that's 98% herbs.
That's what I was just going to say. This doesn't taste like herbs at all. This tastes like candy. That's amazing. And have Power Pops been okayed by the FDA?
Because they are a nutritional supplement and not a food or drug, but they are regulated by the NNFA, which is the National Nutritional Food Association, which is like the FDA for herbs.
Yeah. Now, tell us, you've got a lot of them here on your adorable pop trees. And what types of flavors do you have here?
Oh, goodness. We usually keep about 12 flavors in the rotation, and we like doing specialty flavors now with Valentine's Day coming up. We're coming out with chocolate mousse.
Ooh, yum.
So we have access to making 103 different types of flavors, but we only keep 12 or 13, 14 in the mix.
Well, this is watermelon, and it is amazing. It just tastes just great. Now, you're supposed to drink a lot of water with them. Is that right?
While you're having it. That's the magic behind it, is that you don't have enough saliva to actually break down the ingredients. So you got to take them with water. You have to take them with water.
And how about kids when they see these? Are these safe for kids too?
Absolutely. I mean, and you know, understand that it's for the weight loss too. You know,
Right.
We do have a kids pop, which is all vitamins, minerals, and nutrition. That's what these are. And so that's just like a one a day on a stick.
Oh, and that's so smart because kids always want to have a treat, and this is so much more healthy.
Oh.
Giving them yeah, that's
and
wonderful.
to keep them quiet for that long.
There you go. And what about the cost?
Very, very inexpensive. They're under, you know, $1. And with our business model that we have, we allow people to even get them for like $15 for 30 in a bag.
Oh, this is wonderful. And tell us how we are able to get a hold of these.
What you do is either, you know, look up the website that is probably on the screen, or give us a call.
This is great. I mean, just a dream. Eat candy and lose weight.
Mm-hmm. And they're patented too. So
oh, this is wonderful.
It's real
yeah, this is great. And there is a hyphen in between Power Pops, right, on your website. Power-Pops.com. This just tastes amazing. That's amazing. Power Pops. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you
nice
very much.
meeting you. These are great.